following members of academic staff who have been awarded a Senate Award for Excellence in Learning and Teaching. Dr. Sally MacArthur, Department of Engineering Materials. Despite being a relatively recent recruit to a career in higher education, Sally MacArthur has succeeded in launching one of only two broad-based biomedical engineering MH programs in the UK. She has brought to this both her strong research background and her dynamic teaching and communication skills. In doing so, she has made a significant contribution to interdisciplinary curriculum design. With the increasing interest in biomaterials, generations of students will be grateful to Sally for the program she has launched. Balancing endeavor both within and outside the university, Sally has also excelled in inspiring would-be students and in the interactions with schools. The breadth of her impact makes her fully deserving of the title Senate Fellow. Professor John Yates, Department of Mechanical Engineering. This year, the university introduced a new category of Senate Awards for the head of department who is doing the most to provide leadership in learning and teaching in their department. Professor Yates is therefore one of the two inaugural winners of this award, having been nominated by his own staff. John is an inspiring and effective leader. Apart from his role within his own department, Mechanical Engineering, he was the first Director of Learning and Teaching Development for the Faculty of Engineering. He has a positive effect on learning and teaching culture at the department, faculty, and university levels. Within his own department, John leads by example in an inclusive and motivating way, supporting and promoting innovations in learning and teaching, whilst maintaining the department's vital research profile. He has encouraged his own staff to be innovative and ambitious in their own teaching. At a university level, he plays a driving role in enterprise education, leading the agenda in the externally funded Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning of Enterprise. He is a worthy winner of a Senate Award. The following Doctors of Philosophy. Martin Barrios Lerena. Venkata Gundabala. Adela Cole. Chancellor, I present to you Michael Marsden, Bachelor of Engineering with Honours. Chancellor, go again. Wei Peng Lee. Pushkar Mangesh Watke. In awarded the Foxwell Memorial Award. Christopher Gould. Lao. David Massey. Paolo Navaretti. David Powell. Chunmal Tain. Omar Garcia Rincon. Shoming Liu. Anthony Setiari. Jonathan Smith. Pat Singh. Thomas Reddyhoff. Oluwarotimi Toluwalopi Chichabe. Jennifer Weir.
พัดกัน
Wai San Wong. Chancellor, I present to you Saravanan Jnana Sekaran, Master of Philosophy.
เราเดินไปที่
Chancellor, I present to you Matthew Lemon, Master of Engineering with Honours.
อันดับที่จะไปยกเอกรับปริญญาโท
Chancellor, I present to you Michael Marsden, Bachelor of Engineering with Honours. As worthy to receive the degree of Master of Engineering with Honours.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit each and every candidate now presented to the degree of Master of Engineering with Honours.
Rebecca Adams. Gary Barnett.
รับแล้วนะครับเรารีบจะไปนั่งที่เขา
Jonathan Butters.
การรับปริญญาใช้เวลาน้อยมาก
Mark Hassan. Hugh Collins. Adam Darnell. Paul Emery. James Hadley.
เฉพาะถ่ายวิดีโอ
David Hill. Kiran Patel. Michael Race. Stephen Rossiter. Philip Ross. Awang Troll. B. King Shaw. Jennifer White, who has also been awarded the Sargent Prize. Gareth Braddock. Helen Phillips. Sidumiso Siban. Ahmed Mohamed Sukri. Kartik. Marcus Kantak King. Landry Dikumabaso. Muhammad Sulaiman. Alistair Kerrigan, who is also Nathan Newton, Michael Fitzgerald,
Chancellor, the renowned physicist and mathematician Freeman Dyson once said, "A good scientist is a person with original ideas. A good engineer is a person who makes a design that works with as few original ideas as possible." The honorary graduate who stands before you is both a good scientist and a good engineer, whose business acumen has been applied with great effect in medicine and industry. Tony Hanwell is a Sheffielder, born in the Shire Green district of the city and later moving to Hunter's Barn, where his mother ran a hardware shop. Both his father and grandfather were steelworkers at Earth Vickers. As a boy, he attended Hunter's Bar Junior School, and one of his classmates was the celebrated educationist and commentator Ted Ragg. They both progressed to King Edward VII School and became good friends, spending a month together in Austria during the summer of 1953. While Ted Ragg inclined to the arts, Tony Hanwell favored the sciences, and from the fifth form onwards, he came under the influence of his charismatic chemistry master and head of science, George Mackay. Chancellor, Albert Einstein once remarked, "It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge." In George Mackay, pupils at King Edward's had such a teacher. He was a source of inspiration to Tony Hanwell, guiding him through his later school career as he achieved distinctions in A-level mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and winning an open scholarship to study mechanical sciences at Christ College, Cambridge. And it was George Mackay who persuaded him to take his first steps in public speaking by presenting to the 1956 meeting of the British. Tony Hanwell's interests at King Edward's extended beyond the study of academics, and he displayed a particular liking for the debating arena. Speaking at a joint meeting of the Scientific and Debating Societies, he and a fellow pupil carried the motion, "A scientific education." Standing as a Liberal candidate, he managed to incur the wrath of the voters by declaring that higher taxation for the well-off was unnecessary. And when he attempted to woo the electorate by using an elaborately contrived broadcasting system, it failed to live up to the prestigious science journal Nature. But instead of pursuing a career in academia, Tony Hanwell returned
Chancellor, I present to you the following candidates whom I... Harsh also took a number of positions of responsibility to represent his peers and was elected to serve on both the International Students' Committee and the Student Union's governing body, Union Council. It was this that led to his most significant achievement when, during his second year of study, he made a decision to stand in the
You know, these are remarkable occasions. It's only really at these occasions where we see why a university is a great thing and why this is a great university. We see all the 4 or maybe 5 aspects that go to make a particularly powerful brand. First of all, of course, are the university staff represented behind me here. It's their expertise in research, their excellence in learning that gives the university its position in the world. You can demonstrate this by endless league tables, but you know, if we don't know what a good university is by now, no amount of league tabling is going to tell us. They also, of course, have to manage the university, which itself is a sizable business, and indeed probably the biggest business in Sheffield, to provide an infrastructure university. Domestically, it's also got an international reputation, and you will find that's of huge value to you. This is a world which is growing rapidly, its interconnections immune from this world. And there are two things that distinguish anything in a competitive world. And I can't say how pleased I am to see all this talent going out from Sheffield into the world. And the other one, of course, is the brand of the university. Now you, at this moment, transfer from, I suppose you're now alumni. We don't want to lose track of you. And we want you to do everything you can to spread the world of Sheffield, because its reputation internationally depends more on you than any other 120, probably more countries by now. And we rely on them to spread the word about Sheffield so that our brand contributions by some very rich individuals. The other was very, very small contributions, collected mainly in the steelworks around Sheffield in the form of penny contributions. About £50,000, I think, was raised this way, which on a quick calculation is worth north of 15 million today. So this has been a university which has thrived on small contributions. As you develop in life, as your income develops, just remember where you came from, if you will. And those of you who become millionaires in the next couple of weeks, but the main thing, as I said, it doesn't matter where you are, what profession you're in, remember the university. I hope you'll also remember the city, because the city is part of the brand. The city with aspirations, and as it moves to the next stage, we want you all involved. And then finally, diversity. And I think your contribution is absolutely huge, particularly to this occasion. To have your first meal brought by these things you have put into this is enormously valuable. The support is massive. And I would like to invite all the graduates to stand up, turn round, and applaud the people who've been with them throughout this process.
นักศึกษาตบมือให้กับผู้ปกครองที่ซัพพอร์ตในการศึกษาเป็นกิจกรรมที่ดี